Welcome to another episode of VillaMC. I've been told about something about my base, so let's see what's in store. Alright, so we're here at this spot that I just built this on the previous live stream. It is just another little samurai house with a wall around it. In here we got a tatami floor, and then the hallways that link around, and you can see the garden from it. So now let's take a look. Oh no, I don't have any rockets. Let's keep our nose to the ground while I get to the nearest ender chest. Okay, time to take a look. Wait, what is that? Oh, it did look like a tic-tac-toe board when I was first getting it started. There we go. Tic-tac-toe with sea lanterns, and I appreciate the sea lanterns. That is very useful because, you know, it gives me a nice way of lighting stuff up. That is pretty cool. I like it. It can stay while I work on it. While I work on the rest of the getting to the second floor and all. That's awesome. Alright, so I thought I'd add in a little extra feature to the library, and I tested it in two different ways. One with the balcony touching the bookshelf, and one where it's a little bit farther away. I'm thinking this one is the better looking one because you can't really see that it's attaching to the bookshelf, or I don't think it is. Yeah, it is. But this one's a little more realistic because it would give more room. But we are making a miniaturized second floor. That's not an actual second floor, so that might be all we need. Let me know in the comments which one looks better, touching or away. So next on the agenda is I want to get these two platforms that I put in place off camera. I need to make them into a flight of stairs, so that way we have a way up and down this area. So these ones I think are going to be like that. Actually no, I should just make them into stairs, and then I will just extend them down. So now let's put in some footage of doing citrus apple seed stuff that didn't make it into the last episode. Alright, so I'm going to plant a random tree for these guys because I am citrus apple seed. Probably shouldn't do it next to that lava, so we're going to use our own dirt. We'll put our shortcutter down, and we'll grab that, put that in there, and then pick that back up. And now we will bone meal it, and now we will take off. Looks like they already had some trees though. I can't fly. Why can't I fly? There we go. Alright, where would a tree fit on Sal's new thing it is? I don't have a clue what it is. Let's see. I'm thinking we could only put it down by the water. We'll give him a spruce. We need more meal. Come on, grow. Okay. Okay, you get it as a baby. I can't get it to grow. Oh. Oh, I think I know what the machine is. It appears to be a slime farm. Oh. Oh, I can see them. They're all going for it. Oh, yeah, it's very efficient. Okay, this time we're going to be ready if we don't get shot and stuff, you know, and okay, we got shot, so we gotta take care of that. Yeah. Okay, so this time we are going to be completely ready. Got some bone meal already, and we gotta get a sapling. Yes, okay. And let's get a couple bone meals made. And okay, so we got that, and there's plenty of dirt in this area, so we'll be fine with that. And let's make sure we're going south. Yes, okay. Okay, oh, and we gotta be visible. We gotta have our cooking hat on, because this is citrus apple seed. Yeah. Somebody's here. Okay, here's the person that bought all the horses, and apparently Orange died here. So where are they at? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna put a big, good looking tree here to block the poor incomplete part. For a second there, I thought it broke through the glass. And that would be like, what? Where did that tree come from? Ha 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 ha. I have to omit some clips from this footage because some family members came down into my apartment and started talking. I didn't know they were talking. I had headphones on. I went to the desert and planted some more trees, and here's a clip from when I was on my way back out. Okay, so I was looking for the way back from the... I was looking for the desert portal to get back out of here, but this is cool. Look, they've got a glass tree. I mean, that probably doesn't make the air any cleaner, but that is cool. Actually, no, they got 2 glass trees. That is cool. Team trees. And here we have Chescraft, who seems to be running and hiding in his starter house there. Let's give them, let's see what kind of tree they got. Okay, let's give them some of this. And I'm out of bone meal. I was trying to get them to join me in voice chat, but the conversation ended up being all typing, and it would have been boring to sit through. But definitely check out their YouTube channel. It's in the description, as always. So we are on the way to the lava lamp now. We are going to get in this boat. We are going to plant some trees underwater at the lava lamp, because they pranked us, so we get to do a prank now. Yeah! I'm stuck. So here's what I'm thinking. This area underneath the lava lamp base, it could use some trees. So I'm gonna put some trees out here in the outdoor water area, and maybe I'll put some trees in with the coral reef and some trees in here, because this area doesn't have anything to look at outside of the side with the coral reef and the sunken ship. So what we're going to start with is we're going to pop out here with Silk Touch pickaxe. I will replace those, don't worry. And we're going to make the first tree out of stone. And what's nice is that there is a conduit here, so we can actually like breathe easy. Oh, that one's bad spot. We just want to make the generic tree shape here. Oh no, I didn't get enough. All right, there. That's perfect. It's a stone tree. Looks a little like a mushroom. That's unfortunate. I don't have enough. I don't have any other stone though, but I do have our tree box. So we can do this. We can make a regular tree out here. And we'll just put the leaves on. Oh, and they aren't... Can I waterlog the leaves? No. Apparently not. Okay. I gotta fix this. There we go. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the leaves can't be waterlogged. That's a shame. But at least we can still make the tree. We won't be able to make too many trees because I underestimated how many blocks it takes. Gotta get some shears to fix this. What was that? Oh, alright. Okay, so this one's a little off center. Let's fix that up. And there we go. We got some underwater trees. One made of stone, one that's actually organic. And I'm gonna put some more in here as possible. A little progress update. I've gotten these trees all built out here. They're all just regular oak trees. I've built them by hand. I can't get these ones to grow in here though. And I built a birch tree in the coral reef and a birch tree that I ran out of birch leaves and had to use something that looked like birch leaves in the other one. Still kind of bummed that I can't waterlog the grass block or the leaf blocks. But I gotta go get more bone meal to make this happen. I've decided that the trees aren't enough. They need a little bit of life in them. So I'm gonna find some birds, if at all possible, and get them over there. I seen a cat and oh, baby zombie, baby zombie. This is how you start forest fires. Ugh. Okay, I heard a parrot during that fight. There we go. First parrot. Okay. We need more though, because parrots don't survive too well. Here we go. Here's another one. Come on, hurry up. Okay, good. So I've almost got these guys to the Guardian Temple. I just almost walked into that kelp field, which is like a minefield for the Frostwalker boots, especially in the day when you don't have a lot of time to like stand still and stuff, because the birds will get off your shoulders if you jump or fall down one block. You can jump up one block, but if you jump and don't go up a block, if you on your return trip back down, if you're not landing on a block before you start going down, then they just kind of get off your shoulder. Alright, finally got these birds over here. I wanted to have more, but they don't follow you very quickly, which is very unfortunate. Am I at the bottom? Yes, I am. Okay, so got these birds over here, and we have come in the opposite side that I thought we did. Okay, I thought the tree disappeared. So I built this tree, and we're gonna see if we can get the birds up on here. What would they like to perch on? Well, let's just see what they do. Okay, and then I have brought this here, and we're going to, oh, perfect, perfect. Get in that tree, get in the tree. Land on the tree. Come on, dude, land on the tree. Do I have to climb up there? Alright, so we got it in the tree. There we go. Okay, so that one's in the tree, and it's gonna make guardian noises all the time. And I think I'm gonna try to keep this one, which means I gotta take it through the nether. So first we gotta write this book. Alright, so when IncorrectDigit comes in, they're gonna see this tree first before they go down below, hopefully, and they are going to see this book. They'll grab it, and it says, "Hey, IncorrectDigit, thank you for the gift of fashionable light. It will allow us to play Holly squares quite effectively. In return, I bring the gift of life. Aside from your tree farm, your base was not supporting Team Trees very effectively, and now it does." So there we go. And I'm going to take this little guy and try to get him back to my base. And I'm going to leave the blue one here because it matches the lava lamp well, blends in. It might be better for it to pop, but I don't know. I walked a long way with Frostwalker to get these birds, so I'm going to keep one for myself. I have gotten the parrot home safely. The best parrot, the macaw. The best colored one, I mean. And it is so happy to be here. Look at it dancing. For the second time now. So I have not been using this. I haven't even hooked everything up in it. I've never done squat with it. And I think it's time for me to finally just take it down, because even if I did hook it up, I'm not going to get very much variety out of it, because it's not like a flower forest or anything, so it's kind of worthless. So I'm just going to start ripping this out. While I'm doing this time lapse, and it's not long enough for any music, why don't you leave a comment in the description about those bookshelves that we were talking about earlier. You know what? It's also time to take down the starter base, because we have those other houses now, those little ones, and there's nobody living in them. And I can just make use of those. One is filled with storage blocks, and the other looks nice, but has mobs spawning on the roof. Between the two, I can sleep and store stuff pretty well. Okay, all that's left to do is slowly move all the items over to the new place. And you know what? I'm gonna leave this here because it might be useful over here. There's still, but I can take these. Can't take that because I don't have it. I can't take any of these. I can't take any of these chests because I just don't have. It's just not going to be easy. But I'm just going to get. I'll leave those there for later. By taking the cobblestone monster down, I have revealed a chest monster. Look at that. And I missed a couple blocks. So I got JBOSS joining me here on this little expedition to a mesa biome. I thought I'd come over here, get some terracotta, and he was just chilling out, working on his stuff on my way there. So I asked if he wanted to tag along. So I'm going to collect a lot of this, and I'm going to cut it here because my voice is not sticking around. Quick little update, and you might be able to tell from the map that I'm holding, but I've gotten some work done. Not an entire building, but it still feels significant. And eventually we're going to have a bridge coming across here. And that's going to lead up to this pathway that starts at the edge of this area. And look how nice this looks. I'm actually considering maybe leaving this in as a park, because it just brings it together with the fact that there's bridges, there's walls here for like samurai houses, and oh, that's a little more interesting than I think I've ever seen in the tree actually generate. That looks so weird. Like, I'm used to that, like it being covered up, but that's big. Huh. And then if you come up here, we got this. I don't like this anymore. I want to tear it down. I want to put something else here. But I can't think of what would be okay here. Maybe a Zen garden? Like, maybe could I keep a park here and have a Zen garden? Would that make sense? I guess it is a castle, so, or like a huge building, a very important building, so I guess it can have a garden and a park. I guess there's nothing wrong with them being next to each other. Another thing is that this kind of bothers me, that this wall touches that, and even if it didn't touch that, I feel like that's too high and too close, so I'm going to have to tear that terrain down a bit. And yeah, that is a plan. So this will become a Zen garden. This will stay with the trees that are currently in it. And maybe except for that. And then we just need to put houses in here and make that bridge. And we'll be able to make this map permanent and start the next floor of the main building. Oh man, it still feels like it sounds like it's not that many steps, and at the same time it feels like it's a lot of steps. So I've built a structure of, you know, like a wireframe blueprint structure, just to see what it would look like to make a different type of bridges. Is whether or not I went down and met the ground here or close to it, which at this case I would be like having the bridge come in right about here, but then I can't do the little extra decorations that I was thinking about doing, and of like having it kind of like move up and down, because it would be going mostly down, and that would probably be pretty tricky. Otherwise, this is like level with the area over there, so I could have an area that kind of like curves out here, so that way we don't have this tiny little spot that's like ramming into this building, because I don't want it to do that. And I don't want to raise up the land, because then it won't look natural. I want to keep it looking natural, but also want it to look nice. Got to make it look nice. So I think I'm going to go with the top one. I just got to figure out, before I build the top one, I have to build where it connects. I have to start with this side rather than that side. And I got to figure out how that's going to look. Because so far, this area, just, it's very Oakwood, because it's, you know, the first area that I built. So I didn't have a whole lot of resources, because I was living out of that cobble bunker that we just tore down. So yeah, less resources were used here, but we need to make it look, we need to make a building that brings more to this area, or maybe not a building, but a structure for the bridge to connect to that brings life to this area without looking bad, or making, or even making this look bad, because we want this to still look good after we do stuff with little to no changes. And that's just something I'm gonna have to brainstorm for a while. I'm currently working out a deal with WinFox, who has been promoted to admin. No! No, no, no! No, stupid! I mean, I guess I could count them, or try to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then the rest are on the floor, so I can't really. But it doesn't seem like any are missing. And yeah, the infection didn't get this far. Okay. And both these guys are alive, so I only lost a bunch of these that I just got leveled up the other day. Alright. I was measuring, seeing how long my bridge was, and some lightning struck right here. And now there's a skeleton horse in a tree. I didn't think things could spawn in trees, but I guess skeleton horses can. Since this one just appeared, it is going to be trapped. There is going to be a bit of a fight right now. As I get closer, it's going to explode into 4 horsemen. that timing though, you know? Oh shoot, I wanted to keep the horse alive. Man, they're killing me fast. Their bows must all be enchanted. Okay, come on, axe. I must ask you a question. Then die again. Hi, creeper. Let me hug you. This is exciting. There we go. 3 new skelly horses. And it was all on camera. Now I just gotta go get a saddle and I can... Oh, look at all those arrows in me. I just gotta go get a saddle and I can put them in the stables that already exist. Really wish it wasn't raining for this little update here, but I'm working on the bridge. I got that down. Not exactly the spectacular thing I was hoping to build for that, but I got the bridge. I made it twice. The back side where it's stone, that was a mistake, and it's okay because it was too flat anyway. So I just made the wooden section, and as you can see, it's very up and downy. But for putting the rails on, I kind of made it look less so. I'm trying to decide which side is better off. Like, should I, like, whether or not I should extend those down or just have a floor for them over here. Whether or not that pulls away from the curve too much, I'm not sure, because look how blocky that is and look how smooth that is. And so I have decided that this side looks way cleaner, and I removed the other the failed piece of bridge, but the one side definitely looks cleaner than the other no matter what I do with the others. So we are definitely going with that method. Time to make it final on all pieces of the bridge. So this clip was originally going to be an outro, but we've actually gotten our 10 minutes of content here. I'm keeping the clip in because it does a great job at showing the most beautiful part of the base. He's like getting ready to turn the camera here and see the bridge. And coming up next is the reaction footage to the prank we pulled, and then announcing what's going to happen in the future.
Well, there's a tree. A tree has grown. They're in saltwater trees. Suddenly saltwater trees. They're probably a parrot! This is the best prank ever. Saltwater trees have grown in random places in the base. They're in saltwater trees. I see. I see. Okay. Please tell me he didn't grow any down in the actual farm. Because that'll be a pain to deal with. Yes, I just saw. Oh, look at the coral. Uh-oh. Are there trees in the water too? Oh, there are! There are trees in the water. Oh no. Saltwater trees literally in the salt water. Oh no. But wait, there's more. Uh oh, even more. Put them like out in the ocean too? Oh, you did! You put them out in the ocean too! Oh, that's great.
Alright. There was a vote on the Discord on whether or not with 1.15 the world gets reset, and currently it is sitting at, there it goes, okay, 23 votes to reset and 6 to not. I logged on and I was pleading because of all this hard work that I put on this base. And the admin decided to just close the server period right here. All my hard work has been thrown away. So here, after seeing the vote, I logged on, let them know, hey, my new video is rendering right now. I've actually canceled it so I can add this in. And I let them know that I don't like this throwing away of hard work. I've built up, what is it? This is episode 6, and it's going to be the final episode because of this conversation. So the owner was just like, yeah, whatever, the world will be downloadable if they vote for reset. But basically, I've built this base based off of my previous base, the one that I didn't complete to the way that I was planning. And basically, it took me all year to build it the first time. Or at least like 9 months it took me getting that far. And you know, this server, it only started just slightly before I joined. I joined on a practically new world. Like episode 1, we fought the dragon for the first time in that world. And they just say, use this program to download your base. And I was thinking, I think that might be the program that he uses to put the new spawns in, but I don't like when terrain jolts randomly, and I don't want that to be my base's thing. So I say that, and I ask about if the votes are actually active players, because if you look in the community polls, there are 22 people voting in yes, 25 people voted that yes, and 46, 50. I've never seen this many people. The entire time I've been playing this server, there's been maybe like 10 people on at a time, 15 people that have been on enough that I've remembered them. And here we got somebody saying, yeah, it's mostly the new players, so people that haven't put in effort yet. So my project's gonna die again. And they're like, regardless of vote, I'm giving a world download, but you know what? I was practically playing single player, and then I joined this. So he gets mad easy, and And he said he's just gonna close the server now and not start it again. And then we got a new player join for the first time just as the server stopped permanently. It's been off for 13 minutes, and you know, the automatic stops and restarts, those happen in just a minute and a half. So yeah, this is dead. I'm going to talk to the other content creators and see if they want to band together and start one that is based off our decisions and not somebody that's hot-headed and gets angry and punishes everybody for, or like somebody trying to be like, hey, this isn't fair. Because I've actually seen that happen quite a bit. He's done that with his moderators. He's done that with the people that have been on long before I was. As there's been issues about like censorship, if somebody left because as he was deleting their comments, and you know what? Now the whole server's dead. So, as mentioned, this is the last video in the series, and it'll be a bit before we get another one going, probably. Like, I do have some people on board. I have 1 or 2 people on board so far. This literally just happened, so keep an eye on Twitter for any word on if we are getting started, and see if we get anywhere. But next video will not be this series. It'll probably be in our episode 1, and yes. All right. So yeah.